Hello, hello, and welcome back to Okami. So, as most of you already know, if you do anything concerning the Gamer Awards, we have been blessed after 18 years. 18 years! We finally, we are getting an Okami sequel. I cannot tell you how stoked I am, because here's the thing, we had another Okami game. It was called Okamiden. And while Okamiden is not bad, per se, Okamiden was confusing at best. It didn't have the same charm. It wasn't really the same as Okami. I mean, it had like a similar feel, but the story was just a little odd. It was a sequel, yet also a prequel, and it was just very strange. Much as I actually did kind of enjoy Okamiden, I didn't enjoy it that much. And I felt like it was a very, very strange successor to the series. But yeah, so we are finally getting a sequel, like a true and proper sequel, and my joy knows no bounds when it comes to this. Oh my gosh, like, when my friend told me, I wanted to cry. I felt like I was in heaven. Like, it's phenomenal. But yeah, recently we have gotten the technique to create lily pads. And this is going to help us tremendously because it's going to allow us to get to the next section that we need to get to. Now, the thing with that is that it obviously is made for things like this, where we can go to new areas that maybe we could not access before, and it helps out tremendously. So here we have a treasure chest back here, which, had some treasure there. I feel like there's probably more. I felt like there was more in this area, but maybe that's not the case. Don't judge me for the deforestation. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Wooden bear. But this is also going to help us go to the next section of the game. It is needed to go to the next section of the game. I wish we had the double jump, which means we are going to have to grind for some money. I had planned to actually play this game on my own, to at least do the bounties, but I haven't done that yet. I have just not been in the mood to do so. I'm still trying to figure out the situation with my wrist, that has been hurting me, so, but yeah, so Isun wants us to use the lily pads we already went to this little island right over here and got the treasure from that, but there is this island over here, which we can go to. So I want to go ahead and go to that one. Also, I am trying to draw the lily pads apart because we still don't have a lot of ink blots. Obviously, we're still really early in the game, so we don't have a lot of ink to spare. So swimming a little bit is not going to kill us by any means. And like I said, I wish we had our double jump. Oh, I forgot. Ooh, okay. There we go. I was about to say, I don't know if we can get up there. This is what I was looking for, though. It's one of the things I was looking for, I should say. Now, we got a good bit of karma going. Not as much as I would like. Like I said, we do have a little bit going. Let's see what we can actually upgrade. So I don't want to really upgrade the purse right now. I don't think that's necessary. Having more health would not hurt us considering the next section, but like I said, I do want to start to focus more on the ink blots. And so, because that is going to be something that's going to be a pain later on, because ink does not refill very quickly. And the bigger the power, or the more, I guess, the fancier the power, the more ink it's going to take. So we have to be very careful about our usage here. And like I said, until we start getting the techniques like the double jump and that sort of thing, we have to be a little bit more particular with what we're doing. So But I got my cup of coffee. There's an Okami sequel on the way. Like, it's a good time. It's a good time to be alive. So, the only thing is I don't know why on the PC version I had to change my options again. Like, I don't know. I was really hoping the PC version of Okami HD was not going to be as buggy as, like, the Xbox version. And though it doesn't seem like it's as buggy, right now anyways, it's still pretty buggy. Still pretty buggy, all things considered, if I have to change my options every time. So, give me that demon horn. Thank you. Since it is nighttime, we could just do the bounty hunting. I mean, that's not bad. The demon horn collector's in the next section, so if we can get some demon horns, we can get some good stuff. And like I said, if we could do the bounty, we can get some good stuff too. And we need the yen. We will need the yen, I should specify. So we could do a little bit of bounty hunting before we go to the next spot. Nope, still a lot of nada. I don't like the RNG. You know, the RNG is annoying at best with the bounty hunting just because it kind of... Not that it reminds me of anything in particular, but it's kind of like when you're trying to find a specific Pokemon, you know? That's kind of what it reminds me of. Speaking of, I know that I eventually need to get back to playing some of the Pokemon stuff. I know people want me to redo, what is it, Forgotten Red or something like that? I know some people want me to do that, so... Hello? Are you a bounty? No? It's disappointing that there's two of you, and neither of you are a bounty. I was gonna say, I hope I didn't lose that demon horn. That would be disappointing. Okay, anyways. I'm not gonna spend too much time. We'll just get this one guy, and then we'll go up to the place where we're supposed to be. If this isn't a bounty, then yeah, I ain't gonna mess with that. I'll do that in my own time. Okay, I sliced it in half. I don't know what you're talking about there. The battle can be kind of finicky at times, but it's pretty satisfying, all things considered. At least I think so anyways. Okay, so where are we going? We're going up here. This is where we're going. So now that we have the lily pad power, we can actually go, I obtained meat. Thanks for the meat. I have actually obtained the means of crossing the waterway. So, okay, fine. Ooh, this is a bounty. Onimaru the Incorrigible. Okay. Onimaru the Incorrigible has been defeated. Now the thing is when you defeat the bounty monster, all the other monsters die. So you don't really have to worry about fighting all the small guys first. Alright, another mischief maker out of the way. Cross off his name, which is right here. Whoop. Nice. Anywho, whenever Isun was like, hey, we should finish exploring, the reason why he was saying that was because they really wanted us to, see... Okay. He really wanted us to see, the other parts, like, of the field, because really that's introducing us to what our next steps are. So what we have in our next steps is we have the firework, maker, who only comes out at night. And then we have the lily pads, which are needed to cross the abandoned waterway, which no longer has boats, because there's no way that we can actually swim to cross that gap. And then, of course, there was also the Moon Shrine and everything else. So we could go ahead and check out, well, here or not. I was to say, we could check out the firework maker. And just raking in that yen. We could honestly probably go back to the dojo. We probably have enough stuff by now. But all these scrolls are very aggressive. So let's see here, because I know if we go down to the beach, there's some stuff. Oh, no. Go away. There we go. Oh, I forgot. That thing. Ew. God, these things are so gross. So the thing with this creature is that it obviously all these creatures are based off of like classic Oni and stuff. The thing with this creature is that it flies. And so what you're supposed to have is you need the wind powers to actually freaking get it to go down on the ground. Otherwise you're fighting it in the air, which is actually pretty hard to do, all things considered. And then it will grab onto you, and it'll explode itself. So, but if you can blow it down using a wind power, which we've not gotten yet, yeah, if you can do that, then the Legend of Orochi. But yeah, if you can get the wind power, then it'll help you out a lot. Hello, sir. No, no, no. That can't be right. It shouldn't be doing that. No, no, no. I checked and double-checked my formula. No, no. Hey, you there. Got a minute? Huh? Whoa, what's this little wisp doing here? Hey, who are you calling a wisp? I'm Isun, the watering artist. Well, well, well. You're a little ball of fire, aren't you? I'm Tama. Tama the flaming pyrotechnist. That's what they call me. I actually really like this guy. He's neat. Now listen up, you two. I'm just about to set off a humdinger of a doozy. Take a look at that formula I posted on the wall there. Okay. My whole career as a pyrotechnist has led to that formula, friends. It's for a little firework I've dubbed the Midnight Wonder Boy. There's only one problem. Even though I know the formula is sound, it's not working right yet. I know. Listen, pup. You've got good eyes. Fiery eyes. Smoldering eyes. Maybe your red-hot glare is just what I need to set this off. Feast your eyes on the greatest display the world has ever seen. Hold on to your hats, kids. Here I go. The brightest constellation in the sky. The Midnight Wonder Boy. All right. And then we draw the symbol that he showed there, which is the bomb, and voila! It's a deer. It's the butterfly. Holy smokes. That Tama may have a few screws loose, but boy can he deliver. Huh? That light again. Oh, it's another constellation. Yes, it is. And actually, it's one of my favorites. Not because of the power, but just the animation. I love it so much. Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Too often it is easy to forget that which we cannot see. Hidden away, I had lost track of you, but now my soul is at ease. I, Bakugami, god of explosive force, lend my power to your cause. Use the cherry bomb to lay waste to foes and obstacles alike. Run away! I love it so much. Oh boy. Did a new brush technique just come back to you? That was Bakugami, the god of explosions. His technique is called Cherry Bomb. Tama's enthusiasm must have awakened the god's power in you. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's give that Cherry Bomb a try. What about that cracked wall over there? Why don't you try a Cherry Bomb on it? Be careful. Nice. Whoa, look at that hole. It blasted that cracked wall to smithereens. That Cherry Bomb is one destructive technique. I mean, think of what it could do to monsters. It's gonna be tricky handling something that powerful. But I bet you'll be using it all the time once you master it. Actually, not really. I never really used the Cherry Bomb much unless I absolutely had to. Rat statue! But yeah, no, unless I absolutely have to, I don't really use the Cherry Bomb power much. It's not that it's bad, it's just I kind of just don't have any use for it. There are some monsters to where it's the monster's weakness, but outside of that, it's just not really something I need. Okay, so this is a pile of leaves. We need the wind power to get rid of that, so there's not really anything that we can do with that at the moment. Let's see. We don't really have... Let's see, there's not really much of anything else. There's nothing on the dock. Aha, but there is this. I do like that at night, the treasures below. Makes them a lot easier to see. Ooh, a vase. Okay. So that's nice, at least. Whoa. Biwamaru the Vandal. Alright. Actually. So, I don't use it in battle because, like, it explodes pretty quick, and it is really powerful, but it does use a lot, and I mean a lot of stuff, ink-wise. At least I remember it using a lot more ink, but maybe that's not the case. But I just remember not really using it much, and maybe it was because back then I wasn't, like, super comfortable, but I mean, honestly, it's not a hard power to use. I find some of the other ones to actually be a lot more finicky, especially the fire. Okay. Toya of the short temper. That's me. I'm Sam of the short temper. Okay. Actually, so before we do anything else, I know that people are probably going to get annoyed, but I want to actually, I want to see what the dojo still has to offer, because we want as many skills as we can get before we go to the next section. I know that I should focus on making progress, but I don't think I need to reiterate that this is actually still progress, because we are going to need to do as much as we possibly can. Also, I know that there's a wall that can be cracked, over here-ish? Yep. Did I already feed you? I did, okay. So yeah, there is a wall that can be cracked over here-ish. We can't use the cat statue just yet. That'll happen in due time. I don't think there's really anything we could do in here either. Yeah. There's that, and I do want to check on something. Namely, I want to check on the woodland guy that was at the entrance of the Hana Valley. But also I want to check around here for treasures. This camera's still not my friend though. Wow. And you all were just gonna let me walk right past that. Do you see that? Do you see this? Hiya. Okay. Anywho. Oh, there's a demon gate! Holy crap. Feedback herbs. I'll say. Look Look at all that money. Holy crap. Whew! Nice. Demon Gate gone. Oh, his kiln! That's how we do it. I forgot. Right. Huh. And we have rabbits we can feed now. Nice. Alright, so the nature guy that was like out there to find himself, the thing is we have now created, or we've now made it so that he can use these kilns. What he'll do is he'll create vases for us, and every once in a while he'll have one ready. And when he has one ready for us, we can literally just grab it and we'll take it to one of the old mossy statues. And when we do that, it will grow flowers and we'll get praise. It's just like one of those extra things. It's obviously not necessary, but I like it. Keep getting a faint whiff of blossoms from the cave recently. Feeling like peace is washing over my soul here, man. Okay, now that the kiln is open... Ooh, ginseng. Nice. But yeah, now that the kiln is ready, hopefully soon, whenever we do come back, he'll have some, like, vases ready for us. Hey you, get out of the way, coming through. I've got a mountain load of letters to deliver. Shoop. I know we can eventually race him, but I don't remember what the prerequisites of that are. But yeah, whenever we get a vase, we'll take it to a statue like this one, and then, and we'll be able to, yeah, it's like, why don't we leave it an offering? And the thing is, you could leave stuff, but it'll only take the vases. Maybe now that I've examined it, maybe he'll say something different? I doubt it, but... Yeah, no. Okay. Anywho, I want to go back to the dojo. I want to go back to the dojo, see if we can learn any new techniques, because we're going to need as many as possible before we head to the next section. I heard pigs. Piggies, did I feed you? Yep, I already fed you. But yeah, so that's currently where we are right now. There's so much left to do. I'm just thinking about it. Like, I'm just thinking how far we still have to go. And it's phenomenal, but gosh, I love this game. Like, so I'm not even mad. Like, I'm just so excited. I just wish the cameras were better. Yeah, we need the wind power for that flaming pile, too. Hello, Mr. Crazy Guy. Have you come to sharpen your skills? Fleetfoot. Oh, because I don't have the... So you once again chose to try your hand at fighting arts. I suppose I have no choice. I'll do as you wish. I must warn you, I won't back down this time. Onigiri-sensei, your head shouldn't do that. I'm just saying. Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? God, this freaking game turns me into such a dork. I mean, not that I'm not a dork anyways, but it just makes me into more of a dork. We'll practice the Fleetfoot, take these steps to heart, remember as we train. Yep, press RT quickly and without hesitation. Doing so, you can bound out of the way of incoming attacks. You will move in the direction you push with the left stick. You can instantly execute a dash immediately following the jump. Do you understand? Yes. I'll grant you this technique scroll. It's not something to be earned. You must have an innate ability. Train until your muscles ache and then train some more. Okay. So we now have the Fleetfoot, which allows us to do this. And basically it just means that we can dodge out of danger. Obviously this is going to come in handy. So we definitely want to make sure that we make use of it if we feel like we're going to be attacked from anything. I don't really remember using dashes a lot, or Fleetfoot a lot. But again, it's more of a it's more of a completion thing and just wanting to have that available. So, I mean, you know, it doesn't hurt to have it. But yeah, so now we can do that. And it said that we could do a dash right after. I mean, which is fine, but it's not like it really offers us anything we didn't have before. Yeah. I just like getting that guy's way. Ooh, okay, so this is where we were supposed to be before. This is where Isun wanted us to go, but we are gonna feed the piggies first. This actually is one of my favorite parts of the game, because this is where we learn how to fish. At least, not here, but where we're gonna be beyond that. Here's the thing. I love fishing in games that have nothing to do with fishing. That means, you know, Nier Replicant, Nier Automata, obviously Okami, even Monster Hunter, which has lame fishing in comparison. So does Nier Automata, all things considered. But yeah, fishing in video games is like my vice, you know? I love it. I love doing it. And Okami has like one of the most fun fishing systems. Excuse you. Fine, I'll zoom out here. There we go. There we go. Ooh! Yes, please. Quick. Gimme. Coral fragment. Now we can also blow up rocks with this bomb technique, but I don't really think it's necessary. Anyways, this is the abandoned waterway, and what I do usually is I'll swim until like my health's kind of like lowish, and then I'll hop on a lily pad, and then I'll just kind of like rinse and repeat since we don't have the double jump. Mostly it just saves ink because this is a very long waterway. I know that a lot of people don't, you know, won't really use this technique, and once we have the wind technique, we can actually just blow our lily pads down the way. Oh, we needed the bomb anyways. Silly. So I did it without thinking. Anyways, new area. Sometimes I'm like, oh man, I'm getting ahead of myself. And like I am, but not in a bad way. Ooh, the Agata Forest. Sheesh. Curse zone expanded into the forest. I thought evil would shun areas with so much grass and trees. It must really be some curse the way it's changed the forest. So, I don't really remember too much. I remember that I often like took a shortcut when it came to this cursed zone. Shortcut meaning like I damn near got myself killed every time. But at the same time, I don't know why I did that. So I'm gonna not do that this time. I think it was because I was always getting lost somehow. But like I said, I don't know the how or why I was getting lost, so we're just gonna go in this cave. Now, we can't destroy these rocks. So these are coral rocks. They are way too strong. We need a special technique in order to crack those. Huh? What's a house doing in this cave? How could anyone live here with that cursed zone spreading around? This is a water spout, but we don't have the power for that yet, so. And again, we're gonna need the wind power for all of this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and save, because it's been a minute. We've unlocked some pretty good stuff. Stray bead. Gone. Anyways, we're gonna go this way. The doll creeps me out. And then if we go this way, it actually leads to the Moon Temple, I'm pretty sure. It's like a shortcut. Oh yeah, it's a healing pool. That's right. Anyways, hello. Hi, Madam Fawn. You've come, White Wolf, and you look troubled. You may call me Madam Fawn. I read bones to see the future. I knew you would come. I saw it in a vision. Bone Reader, Madam Fawn. It looks like the world outside is in great chaos. This is not to say that it was not predestined to happen. However, this year is special. This is the 100th year since Nagi and Shiranui's adventure. You saw the enormous cursed area on your way here, did you not? Land rendered barren, all who approach tainted by darkness. Only one creature possesses the power to control this, Orochi. Even so, the rate at which it spreads is incredible. The curse can only be lifted by restoring the guardian saplings. Perhaps you will encounter one hidden here in Agata Forest. That's enough idle talk for now. I'm trying to run a business here. Like I told you, I'm a fortune teller. The bones reveal all. If you have money, I can even tell your future, Wolf. You interested? Sure, we'll get one. Aha, then let us listen to what the bones have to say, friend. It's coming to me, I can see it. In the dense and leafy forest, inside a cave sealed by a rock, a part of the wood sprite waits to be revived. It waits for a holy bomb to break the cracked rock. I can't tell you any more for now. You'll have to seek out clues yourself. You obtained her prediction. I actually love her. Like, I don't know, I like her headdress. I just think she's kind of cool. But then again, I'm biased because I too collect animal bones and have an interest in divination. So, like I said, I'm just very biased. But anyways, so we need to go find a cave. So essentially, whenever you're lost in the game, she'll tell you where to go. That's all there is to it, really. It's just she tells you where to find the next, like, whatever. Ew. Look at all this. Excuse you. Okay. Ah! Rude. Why am I even bothering with all this? Go away. And then I wonder why I have problems with my thumb joints. Okay. I think this is why I took a shortcut last time. This is where I tend to get lost. So we are very clearly looking for a cave. Thing is the cave, I believe, is over there. No way! Those guys are still annoying. Anywho, okay, so where is the cave? Where is the cave? Because I don't want to cross into the curse zone. Oh, can I go around the outside here? This doesn't look like it's a curse zone. So maybe I just follow the lanterns and then go behind the waterfall and whoop. Oh. Haha. Oh, look what we found. It's the thing. Excuse you. I did a circle. It was a beautiful circle. Beautiful. Yeah, give me that sweet, sweet praise. Ooh, devout beads. A new divine instrument. Saki is gonna spoil you at this rate. This is gonna make your whole life a lot easier. Okay, so this is basically the part of the game where they explain that there are different weapons in the game, and there are sub-weapons and main weapons. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the divine beads our sub-weapon, and what that allows that to do is... another thing, you remember what Saki said, the sacred tree and Kamiki will bear guardian fruit each time guardian sapling is revived, blah 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 blah. So what this allows us to do is every sub-weapon is different. So essentially, as he said, the mirror currently on our back, whenever it is equipped as a sub-weapon, it acts as a shield which can dodge attacks. The rosary beads actually act as like a secondary attack. You can actually do like a bullet thing where you can hit enemies with the beads as a like long range attack, which I honestly prefer. There are a number of different weapons, each varying in power, and you can upgrade them later in the game. So this is just kind of like our first little introduction to that. So it'll probably put us in a battle here soon so that we can test out everything. If not, I'm sure we can find a battle somewhere. But yeah, now we have the whole of this forest to explore, and there's a lot to do. Oh. I know who this is. Hi, Waka. Hark, the call of the heavens, the earth, the sea. They summon me forth to defeat evil. Waka, the god's gift to man, is here. Bonjour! It's the half-baked prophet! Tower Master Waka. What's up with that guy? That crimson shading and divine instrument on your back. You look kinda weird, but I reckon you pack a punch, baby. Hey, think you're so special way up there, huh? Get down here and talk face to... Wait, did he say crimson shading? Can he see Ami's true form? God, he's so cool. Hey, he drew a sword. This is how I get my point across. Pun intended. The moment the curse zone started spreading across Nippon, I saw the shadowy figure that removed the sacred sword Tsukiyomi flee into Kamiki village and seal the entrance with a huge rock. You guys know anything about that? This guy gives me the creeps. Better keep your eye on him. Huh, Ami? You getting all worked up again? Magnifique! I wouldn't have it any other way. Now you shall get an earful of my beloved sword. Behold, pillow talk. Oh boy. Let's rock, baby. Waka is very good. Alright, so we do have a couple of options here. It's been quite some time since I've tasted your power, Amaterasu. That's enough for now. Too late now? You're the one who picked the fight. Hey, wait. You know this guy, Emmy? Well, that was pretty tactless. Excusez-moi, baby. You see, I was looking into that cursed zone that struck this area. It consumed all in its path, even the light of the sun. It is the curse of Orochi, the legendary 8-headed serpent. Orochi? Do not utter that name without reason. That alone can curse the weak of mind. Orochi was slain 100 years ago by Nagi and Shiranui, and its evil spirit was sealed away in the Moon Cave, which I guarded. You know, the cave in the middle of the lake over on Shinshu Field. But someone has gone and freed Orochi by removing Tsukiyomi. The beast's evil has caused a curse zone to cover these lands. I never thought the sacred sword could be so easily removed. Whoever did it waited until I was back in the capital. It seems things are afoot that even I did not prophesize. We're way ahead of you, pretty boy. We've been busy dispelling the curse left and right. That Orochi's gonna be mincemeat when we're through. So you're the ones who've revived the trees in this area. But a lot of time's passed since Orochi's return. You'd better pick up the pace, ma chérie. What? I'm sorry to say, our battle just now was a big disappointment. You're not what you used to be, Amaterasu. You may have defeated Orochi long ago, but one cannot dwell on past glories. You have weakened greatly during your 100-year slumber. That's enough. Now tell me about that shadowy figure you saw fleeing to Kamiki. How do we know it wasn't you? Relax, my little pouncing friend. Oh, I almost forgot. I have a little prophecy for you. I can see into the future, you know. I foresee a log and big thrills. You'll know what I'm talking about when the time comes. Anyway, I must be off. The work of a prophet is never done. Au revoir, baby. Bye, Waka. See you. What a freak. Who the heck does he think he is? Hey, wake up. We got work to do. Yeah, I know. I was getting to it. Na. Hey! It's a lot of money. I remember the first time that I fought Waka, and oh my gosh, it was a pain. I had no idea how to go about, like, I had no idea how to, like, go about the battle. Oh gosh, and I just remember it being so frustrating. Like, so frustrating. Because I knew that it had talked about, like, sub-weapon and, like, you know, primary weapon, but you don't really know what they're talking about right away, especially when you're a kid. Like, trust me. I was like, what does that mean? I was like, I don't get it. Anyways, I'm just blooming these just because. Wow. Okay, anyways. So there's a couple people that we are gonna have to talk to. I'm just trying to get some of this treasure here first. Some of it, I think, regenerates after a time, too. Anywho, we're gonna go over here and talk to this kid. Just at first, anyways. Kokari. Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. You all alone, too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. Boy of the Forest Kokari. What's this? This is my fishing pole. Actually, there's no fishing line or hook on it right now, but there's a reason for that. My dog Ume and I were exploring the secret place the other day, an ancient building known as the Suda Ruins. We'd never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a terrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. I bet he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying all scared and alone. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's the reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge, and in went the key. I've tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I've lost all my line and hooks. Now all I have is this pole. I've tried my hardest to fish out the key to the ruins, but I've lost all my line and hooks. Alright, so we can't really do anything right now. Well, actually, no, we hit him. There we go. Ouch. Now cut that out. There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby. You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins, so you gotta do whatever it takes to get that key and go help him. But, listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. Attitude! There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. It all can be yours. Go ahead, act like you're having fun. We'll watch. Okay, now is my favorite part. Now is the part I love. I love fishing in this game. Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom. But that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it, a humongous fish swallowed the moon, reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true, but to this day, the moon never rises here in Agata Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun! Okay, Emmy. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there's not. Well, just make some by drawing a line from the pole to the fish. Okay, so draw a line connecting the fishing pole to get them to bite. Once you've hooked a fish, move the left stick in the opposite direction of the fish's movements. If you pull too hard, the power gauge will move in the red area, and the life gauge will deplete. Keep a close eye on the fish, and don't overdo it. Once you've pulled the fish, close the button on the screen, press the button, the fish will jump out of the water, and then you slice it. Okay, so we want this big old fish right here. Whoa! Did I actually get a bite? Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might. You might just wear yourself out. Just reel it in nice and slow. So we want to keep it in the green, which isn't hard. And then, whoosha! We got a crawfish. Did I actually get a bite? But yeah, there is a fishing bestiary. Some fish are more rare than others. So, you do have to spend a lot of time fishing to get everything. River crab. Big fish. I remember I got a blister one time from catching a fish. But yeah, definitely, I remember one of the fish here, because they have multiple stages. And yeah, no, I remember I got a blister from trying to catch the moonfish. We caught giant salmon. And of course you can sell the fish. You can sell them just like you can treasures. I try to keep one of every fish, but that's more of just a personal thing that I like to do. Whoa, that's a big one. Huh? Blah. Hey! That's the ruins key. It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I can go say Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. No running away from me now. Yep, thanks. Hey, give that back. Good move, Amy. We can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in Suda Ruins. Yeah, so he's gonna go after us and be all angry, but yeah, we ain't gonna bother with all that. What we are gonna do is fix this zone. Man, a lot of my friends are playing games today. Rust, Lethal Company. Goodness. I wish that those notifications didn't show up on screen though. It's kind of annoying. At least not while I'm recording anyways. I'm sure that there's a way to change it, but I just haven't figured it out yet. We're almost at 200. That's what I'm trying to get, is I want 200 because I want us to raise our ink. Because we need more ink. Look at these cute little green birds. Also, the demon guy, he's around here too, so... There's a treasure right there. Whoa, 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 whoa! I think it's kind of messed up that the key disappears if I put it down for a second. Anywho... So the Suda Ruins is down here. And I guess I'll open it first, because I did see the, Whoa. Because I did see the cracked wall, but that can wait. At least for a minute, anyways. And then there's a demon gate, too, so... Now that we got 200, we can raise the ink level. There we go. Yeah, because that doesn't look ominous at all. Well, let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in there. But enough talk. Let's start looking. Well, we will here in a minute. Enhancing weapons, blah, 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 blah. I'm not worried about that right now, because we have a demon gate on our hands that I want to take care of, because they're ugly. Oh, and there's Susano there, too. I really hate these guys. Mostly because the camera view. I mean, we still got cherry blossoms, so I'm not too worried about it, but... There we go. Wake up, Susato. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Huh? Not you again, Fido. Tis, tis, why must you always dog my footsteps? I'm busy practicing a new secret technique. You see, a terrible monster lurks in Taka Pass beyond this forest. It goes by the name of Crimson something or other, and it's rumored to have 100 followers. What do you mean, Crimson something or other? The name slipped my mind, that's all. Anyways, I must rid Taka Pass of that terrible monster before it harms anyone else. But first I must practice my ultimate secret technique. Then again, the bridge to Taka Pass is out, so why rush? But have no fear, once I master that technique I shall venture forth to slay the beast, even if I have to swim those turbid waters. Now leave me be, you cur. I have some serious training to do. Jerk. Down, Fido. Anywho. Yeah, we're gonna go into the past. Don't worry, don't worry. I want to feed the animals, because again, there is a bestiary. You do get completion for feeding all the creatures. So, I want to do that as much as possible while I can. Also, there's a merchant up here. I can't feed them because I don't have the feed bag. However, this is the demon guy. Yep, battle tips. Don't need any of that. Here you go. Oh, how funny. I don't think I've seen a white wolf before. What's your name? What? Come on, tell me your name. You may only be a wolf, but manners are manners. The name's Isu, and this furball here is Amaterasu. It's a bit of a mouthful. Let's go with Chalky, shall we? As for me, I'm the infamous Fang Trader. Yes, I'm the great Kiba. Or Kaiba, but Kiba. Now then, Chalky, you know about monster leftovers, right? You know, you get when you know that stuff you get when you defeat monsters. I'm talking about demon fangs. Demon fangs? All you need to do is tan those monsters' hides, and they drop a demon fang just before they disappear. The aristocrats love to have them as a symbol of power. They'll pay any price you care to ask. So then, Chalky, got any of them on you? Naturally, I don't expect you to give them to me for free. I, the great Kiba, have collected treasures from all over Nippon. We can do a swap. Sure. Alright, so we have 46 demon fangs. Increases godhood to max, peace bell, keeps the demon scrolls at bay, make a cash offering to sleep on this map, and your wounds will heal. Okay, so we want 50 because we want the golden lucky cat. So those are going to be very, very important. So we'll need to do a lot more murderizing of these scrolls for those demon fangs, but that's fine. We'll have 50 by the time we're done in the ruins, I'm pretty sure. What a pain. Deep in Agata Forest, there's this big river called the Narai River. The bridge over it was destroyed in a storm the other day, so now I can't get a hold of any new stock. Luckily, I've got a lot in reserve, so I can still trade. Feel free to look around if you've been sent to do shopping. We're gonna buy... Ooh, gold dust. Don't mind if I do. I definitely need these. I try to have at least 5 on me. Just because Ink Infinity Stone, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. So, the golden, let's see what you are. Let's see if we can get 50, just because. Yep, easy. There's one of the 4 we need. There's 2. Unfortunate. I hate those fish things. Ooh, Demon Gate. What are you? Oh, well, I'm not gonna get anything from you guys. Shoot. Hey! Oh no, not the walnut. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. There's something I'm not very fond of, and it's this walnut because there's a bear that we all know, and this bear likes to stand on surfaces that are round. Normally, this wouldn't be a problem. However, It is a bit of a problem because there is no way to guide this, walnut in a good way, if you catch my drift. We have to take it up this slope, yeah? And it's hard, because if you get it too close to something, it can fall, and it's just frustrating, and there's no real way to guarantee it's gonna go where you want it to go, and we're not even close to getting it where it needs to be. Let me just say that. And if it falls in the water, you're screwed because there's no way to get it back. So you've got to guide it so carefully. And this isn't even the only thing that's painful. I'm just gonna say that. This isn't the only, like, path that is painful, and actually we took it the wrong way, because this isn't even where the bear is. I believe... Where do we have to take it? Yeah, we have to take it up here. Anywho, so if it didn't fall in a place that is, there we go, good. Anywho, this is where it can fall, and this is where things get really terrible. So look at these roll mechanics, right? And I'm sure that there's a better way to roll this thing, and yet again, I don't think there is. Because everything about this, like, ball works against you. Look at the way it slides. It's not even, like, rolling. But it sure as heck works with other physics. Like, it'll, like... So it'll slide around your snoot and just go in these weird directions. Like, not even exaggerating, it is a pain. Here we go. And, like, sometimes you can get it to roll, and then sometimes it just slides. I have never mastered this in any capacity. Oh, well. Anyways, so I got it first try, but I've never mastered it in any capacity. Finally. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He went back to sleep? Boy, I sure wish I could sleep like that. Anyways, if you bring this bear, like, if you continuously bring him new surfaces to jump on, you eventually get something for it. We're not gonna go through there, because I don't really care about that right now. There's a few other things that we need to do, though. So, we obviously can't get that, because we don't have the wind power. Jesus Christ. Why'd he explode into a board? Anywho, this right here, this cabbage, is another one of those things that you can use for the bear. So, but I know that every single one of them is, like, harder to roll. Like, the physics are different. So, like, this one feels heavier, but it rolls, like, I'm not gonna say it rolls better, but it rolls. Whoa. When it wants to, I guess. Nope. Oh no. No, no, no. No! Damn it. Alright, so that's kind of what I talk about. It'll come back eventually, but we're not gonna fuck with it right now. I'll do that in my own time. But that's what I was referring to anyways. Oh yeah, there was this thing up here. I know I'm getting ahead of myself again, but I want to see what's up on this pass. Because maybe we'll do Suda Ruins next time. Since we're still technically exploring this area. Because there's a lot to do. Because we still have to talk to Kokiri's dad. We don't have the power to dig through this yet, so we can't do anything here. I don't believe there's anything behind here. No. Well, just deer. There might be something in the tree, but I don't remember. There's just so much to this game. Okay. Okay, this is a mermaid pool. Is there anything inside the tree? Yes. There's a path. And then, I was gonna say inside the path. La, 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 la. Here we go. Nice. Push-all. Excuse you. That's rude. Thanks. An incense burner. Nice. I don't think there's anything else here. The good thing is you can't drown in a mermaid pool, so... Huh? Oh. But we don't have the mermaid coin yet, so we can't really fast travel between sections. And I think this up here... I don't remember if this is where we need to raise the water or change the water, but I think it is. But I'm just gonna go look. Either that or this is just the overlook. Oh yeah, this is just the overlook. So we don't really need anything over here just yet. Yeah, and there's the invisible wall. Okay. Good exploration. I love that there's so much to explore in this game. Like, that's what makes it fun. Like, honestly, like, that's the biggest thing with this game, is just the exploration aspect, which makes it so fun. Because there's just so much to do. Because even if you're not doing, like, you can do the story, or you can sit there and you can, you can then freaking decide to go treasure hunting, you can finish your bestiary, you can finish your fishing log. Like, there's so much to do. Okay, is that... Yep, the cabbage is back. Shall we give the cabbage another try? I mean, why not, you know? I don't like the sound that it makes, because to me it sounds like a beating heart. Like, I know it's not, but... I remember at one point there was a way to... I guess slow it down or like move it to where it was like guided better, but I honestly forget how to do it. See, right now it's slidey and it's not rolling. Because you have to hit it from a certain angle. I know some people were like, oh, just bash it, but if you do that, you can't really control where it goes, I guess, I feel. I mean, maybe it gets it from that unstuck, you know, kind of thing. Don't you freaking dare. See, because now it's too far. Oh, can't see, I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. Ugh. Come on, take it, take the cabbage. There we go. Here you go. Finally! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And I know that there's one more. Like, and I think they all appear here in Agata Forest, so it's not like you're, like, throwing it around from some other area. But you have to complete, like, one for the other to appear, I believe. And I think one of them actually shows up on an island and you have to, like, push it through the water. But don't quote me, I'm not 100% sure. Well, now there's something you don't see every day. A white wolf. You look just like that Shiranui. There used to be a lot of animals here in Agata Forest. But they started to disappear when the number of monsters increased. Oh, listen to me. Now, that's hardly time for that kind of chat. I wonder what could have happened. I don't suppose you bumped into my son in the forest, did you? The Narai River was flooded during the storm the other day, you see. The bridge to Kusa village was completely washed away. I asked my son to get to work on building a new bridge, but he's so busy with that dog of his that he just won't make a start. The dog my son's so smitten with is called Ume. I found him injured in the forest a long time ago. My son nursed him back to health, so he's a bit overprotective. He's become so soft that he has no sense of adventure now at all. But if a man lives in the forest, there are things he has to do. That's why I'm determined to get him to build a new bridge. I'm sure he can do it. I just have to trust him and be patient. So essentially that's lining up like what we have to do. I mean, if it wasn't obvious already, we have to go into Suda Ruins so that we can save Ume. Once we save Ume, then, you know, Kokiri, he'll start to work on the bridge. Once he gets to work on the bridge, then we can go to the next section, which is Taka Pass, which was what Susanoo was talking about. And it kind of will, you know, fit into something else that's already been said. So the game's laid out pretty plainly. It's not like there's like a huge mystery to it or anything like that. Anyways, did we get our 50 so I can get my golden cat? Or if we might be right at 49. Yep, one thing to bear in mind, blah 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 blah. Are we right at 49? No, we're right at 50. Give me the golden lucky cat. Thanks. Alright, equipment. We can equip three treasures. And there are different treasures throughout the world. So we want to equip the ones that are best for us. This golden cat, what it will do is it'll bring food and money to us so that we don't have to chase it around so much, which I appreciate greatly. But yeah, it now makes everything float towards us, which is great. Just like that. So we can literally just stay in one spot and we don't have to go wandering for our monies, which is wonderful. Now, we're gonna go up to this cracked rock. We've already fed those. Wish we could do some more fishing. That would be ideal. But, ooh, treasure. Give. Okay, anyway. There we go. Oh. Well, we can't do anything with that right now. It doesn't help. Is there any treasure? No. Okay. So yeah, this is a cat statue. We need a very specific power to use this, so this is not going to do us any good for right now. But it can later. I know that I said I was going to go in the Suda Ruins next episode. I am trying to keep these within like a certain length, just because I want to be able to like stretch them out a little bit, and I kind of want them to be a little bit itemized. Itemized, I don't know why I said that, I don't know if that means anything to you, because, you know, my brain works a little differently than some other brains. But yeah, so anyways, what we're gonna do next episode is we are definitely gonna go into these, the ruins. I remember the ruins not really being a pain, but definitely being one of my, least favorites, mostly just because of how it operates. I know that it's got, like, a lot of gimmicks to it. And it is going to be where we get a new power. Oh, he's so pissed at us. And it is going to be where we do get a new power, that we can utilize. It's not really hard to master, and it will be very important coming up. But it's definitely not my favorite power, I'm just going to say that. So, yeah, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. You know, we just recently reached 500 subscribers. I am so happy. It has been so amazing. So yeah, we're just gonna leave this off here, and I just, you know, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Like I said, Okami Sequel hype, dude, you know? And so, leave me a comment about what you want for the next game. I mean, what do you hope in terms of, like, style, in terms of gameplay, things like that? Because me, I have a lot of hopes for this game. I have a lot of hopes. I have a lot of things that I'd like to see, things that I hope that they don't do. So yeah, just let me know what you think about the Okami sequel and what you would like to see in the comment section down below. Also, if you've played Okamiden, do you hope that they fit that in somehow? I think that that's something that really hasn't been discussed too much, and I would like to see people's thoughts on that, because Okamiden gets a lot of flack. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you all in the next video. Alright, ciao you guys. Ah, you son of a bitch. Woo! Finally. Oh my god. Did he finally open his eyes? I guess he really likes that spear. Yeah, well I didn't. I didn't like it at all. Holy crap. Well, we did it. Oh boy. still. I just can't tell what kind of spear he likes best. Yeah. Hey, that's animal abuse. It's alright. I love you, buddy. Enjoy your sphere. Yeah. Enjoy your sphere.